guys, welcome back to my channel. So first of all, I have a couple updates here. I have a new background for my videos, but I just hung up, or really my brother so nicely hung up my posters for me, and I am so excited about them because I've been just dying to hang them up for a while. And also I got a ring light and a tripod, so now I just can like have everything perfect, hands-free. It's amazing. Here it is. How cool is this? Anyway, so for today's video, I wanted to talk about my hike to Bear Mountain. Bear Mountain State Park is about an hour and a half away from where I live, and my best friend Victoria and I decided to go on a hike. So I went with her and her family, and it was super fun. I am not really a hiker, but I want to change that, you know? I want to be more active. I really love nature, so I decided to go for it. And you know, I didn't really know what to expect. Basically, I just took a whole bunch of footage. We had a really fun time, and the scenery is just gorgeous. It's so beautiful, so I really wanted to capture that for you guys and, you know, show you how it went. So if this is your first time going to Bear Mountain, or your first time back in a while and you need the information, I got everything you need to know, plus a couple of tips and tricks to help your adventure go as smoothly as possible. So anyway, here we go. I hope you enjoy. So tip number 1 is to carbo load and hydrate a couple of days before. Obviously, you want to be hydrated for the hike so you're not passing out of dehydration in the middle of it. So you want to drink plenty of water in the days leading up to your hike. But you also want to carbo load maybe 2 or at least the day before you're planning on going. And I mean, you know, who doesn't love a nice carbo load a couple of days before? I mean, I'm not going to complain about that. Okay, so tip number 2 is to have the right hiking shoes. Me, not knowing this, I wore my running shoes. As you can see, the bottom is really flat. It's going to make it really hard not to slip. And there was a couple of times that I almost took a tumble. The stairs are very steep, so you want to be careful of that. And they don't have any railings. They have paths, and you're not I mean, depending on which trail you're doing, you're not climbing anything. But you know, you want to be careful not to slip and cut your knee, and then you're halfway up the hike and you're just bleeding the entire time. Speaking of which, tip number 3 is to pack all the essentials. So basically, I just brought this backpack that I already have. It's my cute little Disney backpack. I think a backpack of this size is perfect, but you know. Also, I made sure to pack a water bottle that was going to keep my water nice and cool the entire time. This is the one that I brought. I got it from Target, and then I made sure I got one of these clips because for me, I thought it was a lot easier to just have my water bottle clipped to my backpack the entire time like this. The only bad thing about this is that it's not very big. So, which leads to the other things that I think it's important to pack is to pack extra water bottles, because once we got to the top, they have this vending machine there, so they had water bottles in there, but you had to wait until you got to the actual top to get it. So what I did was I packed 2 water bottles. I put one in the fridge to keep cold, and I also kept another one in the freezer overnight. I also made sure to bring Band-Aids and Neosporin. I also brought a hat, and I also made sure to bring a sweatshirt because it was a little bit chilly in the mornings, but you know, it gets really hot. It depends on when you go anyway. And what else did I bring? I have my list here. Okay. Oh, alright. So for lunch I brought a bagel and some granola. I made sure to obviously pack my phone. I also brought a mask because they had social distancing there. They only had the parking lot filled to 50% capacity, which was good, but there was no one really around enforcing masks. It's an outdoor park anyway, obviously, so you know the whole mask thing is like usually more for indoors, but you know if you're trying to go to the bathroom, it's probably best to bring your mask with you. But you know, maybe by the time you're watching, coronavirus will finally be gone, so who knows. Hey guys, so I'm editing and I just realized that I forgot to mention sunblock. I'm sure you were wondering about that, and honestly I didn't really need sunblock. There's a lot of trees and you're completely covered like majority of the time. I put it on before I left the car, and I just left it in the car, and because I have really fair skin, so I was worried about that. But I don't even think you need to put on sunblock at all to begin with. But you know, bring it. I don't think it's necessary to put in your backpack though. And last but not least, tip number 4 is to know what trail you're going on before you go on it. The maps there are a little bit confusing, so somewhere around here I'm going to have a map that I found online, and this map's actually a lot clearer than the one that they have on the board right before you get onto a path when you get there. This, like, I think tells you a lot better which trail is which, and also you need to know like more so the color of the trail than the name of the trail. There are markers on the trees, so like they're like these little like painted like rectangles on the trees to make sure you know that you're still on a trail and maybe you didn't veer off onto a different trail or like in the middle of the woods. The one that we did, I'm pretty sure, is the Appalachian Trail, which is also the white trail. We asked another hiker and she told us that the white trail was the more like scenic, but it like wasn't necessarily the easiest. But then I was hearing from other people that it is the easiest. In my opinion, the white trail was kind of difficult, but that's, you know, for somebody who really doesn't go on hikes. But it was fun, it was good, and like they weren't kidding, the views actually made it really worth it in the end. So you know, just make sure you do a little bit of research before you choose a trail. I linked all the information in the description box below. So yeah, so that's pretty much everything, guys. If there's anything that you want to add and let people know, please leave a comment below, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more videos just like this. Thanks. We're going! Woo! Here we go! So it's been like 5 minutes and we're already dying and our legs are burning. But that means it's working. We got this. Oh yeah. This is rough, especially right out the queue. Taking a break. Feel it right in the quads. It's burning. Okay, so we made it halfway. Woo! We got to the halfway point, and now we're continuing to the rest of the mountain. is literally the most beautiful view. You can't even tell in the video how gorgeous this is. You really just need to do this for yourself. Oh my god! There it is. We're almost there. Woo! We did it! That was great. We made it! Woo! We are at the top. Hey, so we made it! We made it to the top!
Yeah.
What'd you think?
I don't think I want to go back down.
That was great.
Yeah?
So much fun being with everybody.
I thought it was a rough start, but then it got easier.
It killed the legs, but it was definitely worth it.
It was rough.
It was really good. It was tough at first, but we did it. I'm so happy.
Did you do it again?
Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes.
This is like my 4th time doing it.
Yeah, definitely.
And it's good for the soul. It was. Did you do that again?
No. Maybe for $1 million, but
Right now, we're gonna go do it all again in reverse.
So we're heading back down, but we're going down the easy route. We're going down the road. This is not a trail anymore, because we're done. So walking down was like 10 times harder.
yeah.
Oh my god.
Very hard.
My legs are shaking. It hurts.
Yeah.
But we're down. We made it to the bottom.
Did it.
We have like a couple pieces left till we get to the parking lot. God bless.
Yeah.